In this video, we're going to work on some formatting features. So what we're going to do is we're going to format the Social Security number and the phone number, and then we'll do a custom format for the employment date. So let's go ahead and let's work with the phone number. So we're going to go ahead and highlight the cells that you want to format. Now, an error is going to happen, but it's intentional. So I'll talk to you about it in a few seconds. So once you select the cells that contain the number you want to format, go up to the number dialog box, and then in the number dialog box, we're going to choose special. Now with special, you have 4 types of format that's already been created for you. A zip code with the 4 additional numbers at the end, so it would include, I believe, a minus sign there. Phone number and Social Security number. Well, this column is the phone number, so we're going to choose phone number. But one thing I want you to notice is that it's not showing it in the sample, and it should show it in the sample. So let me just click OK, and you're going to see nothing happens. Well, here's the problem. This actually is not being viewed as a number. So when I highlighted all these cells, something I didn't catch on to was this little alert button. So if I click on the drop down menu of this alert button, I do have the option to convert this to a number. So this has not been identified as a number, and it could have been just in the conversion when we imported it from the text file. So you want to make sure that when you're formatting cells with values and it's not formatting correctly, first see if you have that alert button there. So I'm going to click on convert to number. Now I'm going to go up to the dialog box, go ahead and choose special, phone number. Now I can see it's formatting it, and then click OK, and I'm good to go. Now if you don't see that alert button, there is a workaround to doing this, and it's actually, I do have a link in our course link in Blackboard on that workaround. So I'll show that to you, or you can check that out later on. Let's go and do the Social Security number. So we're going to select the Social Security number cells, go up to the number dialog box, choose special, Social Security number. You can see it's putting all the dashes where it needs to be, and then clicking OK. So those are some of the special formats that are available. Now let's do a custom one. Let's say that in the employment date, I'd like to have the month and the year, but I'd like to have it spelled out. In other words, I want the entire month spelled out and the 4-digit for the year. So we're going to select the cells, go to the number dialog box, and choose custom. Now at this point, I have a lot of different custom formats depending on what I'm actually formatting. So if it's currency, the hashtags, that's your number. You can put commas in there, trailing zeros, how you want the negative numbers to look like. Then you go down further. You've got some date formats. So this would be the number format, and you can see what it's going to look like in the sample. It's going to take the first cell in my range and use that in the sample. But let's say I can't find one that I really want. For example, this one here, well, I want the month and the date, but I don't like it the way it is. So I'm going to go ahead and add some more characters to it. So I'm going to just use the characters that represent the month. So 3 M's will give me the 3-digit. I'm going to go ahead and type a 4th M, and I get the entire month spelled out. I'm going to include a space because I don't want a hyphen. And I'm going to do another Y to get the entire year spelled out. So now let's click OK and see what we get. And we may have to widen the column a little bit. So now I can get it to spell out the month and give me the 4-digit year. And if you wanted a comma in there, I'm just going to go ahead and highlight those cells and go to the dialog box. You can come in the where you have the type, and you can go ahead and type your comma and put your space in there if you want to use that as well. All right, so that's how you use the special formats, and that's how you can do the custom format.